If you want to triple your salary and land your dream job, it might be time for you to level up your networking skills. Why? Because 60 to 80% of all the jobs globally are landed through either direct recruiter outreach or internal referrals or professional networking. Today, I'm going to reveal 7 networking secrets that landed me jobs in technology and cybersecurity, even though I had zero background in any of them. Rule number 1, it's about relationships, not transactions. When I started my career, I treated networking like a checklist. I would go and meet someone, and on the first meeting, I would ask them for help, for a job, for a referral, and it just never worked. Effective networking, no matter where you are in the world, is about building relationship first, show genuine interest in the other person, and then let the relationship progress naturally. Think of it as dating. You would never propose to someone on the first date. I hope not. But even if you do, it most probably won't work because it takes time. You need to build that relationship, that trust, show genuine interest, and then things will happen naturally. Rule number 2 is master the coffee chat. These informal meetup, it could be over coffee, tea, or lunch. These are very powerful networking tools. On platforms like LinkedIn or email, try this message to land a coffee chat. Hi, I'm exploring roles in industry and would love to hear about your journey at your company. Would you be open to a 15-minute chat? Happy to work around your schedule. This brief, respectful, and collaborative approach often leads to opportunities, referrals, and mentorship, even though you're not asking about any of them upfront. Rule number 3, follow-up that stands out. When it comes to follow-ups, I notice most people drop the ball. You don't just say thanks and move on. There's a specific formula to make sure your follow-up is memorable and stands out, and the person that you're sending the follow-up to, they're gonna remember you. Here's the formula. Thank them for their time. Mention something unique about your conversation, and then try to add some sort of article or event or even just an idea about what you discussed with them. And at the end, suggest staying in touch. An example would be, hi Alex, thank you for your insights on international project management yesterday. Your advice about cross-border teams really stuck with me. I found a resource about global collaboration you might enjoy. Would love to keep the conversation going and perhaps chat again soon. Personal, specific follow-ups make you stand out. Rule number 4, small talk is big talk. In most of countries, a small talk is not considered only the formality, but it's really the way to build relationships. Early on in my careers, the moment I wanted to talk to someone, I would be very to the point, starting to talk about that specific business conversation. But I learned very quickly that it's not going to lead to deep relationships. Instead, when I see someone, I talk about how was their weekend, about the weather in Canada. That's the most common small talk probably. If I know that they have children and their children are competing in some sort of a sport, I would ask about that. Those small talk often, not always, but often leads to deeper relationships and will make you memorable. Rule number 5, LinkedIn is your career magnet. LinkedIn is not just an online resume, it's a powerful networking headquarters. Go beyond just having a LinkedIn profile. Instead, engage thoughtfully with posts from other people. Share articles with your own analysis and lesson learned on top of that. And tell your career story, your achievements, or lesson learned from global challenges that are happening right now. Consistent activity on LinkedIn, especially if it's focused on your own industry, it's gonna signal LinkedIn to then bring your post and show it to more people. If you don't have a strong LinkedIn profile, I have a full video here on how to build an outstanding LinkedIn profile that would be attracting recruiters to you. Rule number 6, join professional associations. Pretty much in every industry, every country has professional associations for each profession. Try to find them and join either the global associations or even the local associations. There's usually a small fee involved. I'd say that's a pretty smart investment in your career. Don't just join these professional associations. Make sure that you're attending their events. If you can, volunteer or join their committees and also try to attend their webinars and different communities that they built. These professional associations usually have lots of powerful, influential people from your industry there, and when you show up consistently in their events, they will notice that you're pretty serious and consistent, and that's how opportunities will open up to you. And the most important rule of all, rule number 7, respect time and boundaries. Respecting time is a sign of professionalism. If you're having a coffee chat, that's 15 minutes usually, or if you're talking to someone in a conference, that usually is supposed to be between 5 to 7 minute chat, stick to that agreed time length. Don't go over it, especially if the person that you're talking to is polite and they're not gonna interrupt you. You're just gonna make them uncomfortable with staying longer than you should, and then you're making them late for the next event or the next conversation. Instead, end every conversation timely, with gratitude, and with clear next steps. I'd love to stay in touch. Let's connect on LinkedIn. Honoring boundaries shows you're mature, you're professional, and that you respect others' time and cultural norm. Never underestimates its impact. There you have it, 7 networking rules that will build you lasting relationships. And through those lasting relationships, you're gonna have so many doors open, such as landing interviews. Make sure you're gonna watch my next video on the top mistakes to avoid in any interview, so then you can ace that interview. Remember, your network is your net worth, no matter where you are in your career. Till next time.